I went to the one in the email. You are not here. All right. I don't know if it is live. It says live for 3 minutes. So let's go back to Facebook and see if it's going to play now on Facebook. Megan's probably like, where are they on Instagram? They're not here yet. So it's not playing on Instagram. Can we check YouTube to see if it's playing on YouTube? Although I don't think it is. You know how to check that, Dustin?
It says you are live.
It's working on YouTube. Let's just double check. Can you check that?
I clicked on it. One moment, I'm waiting on it to load.
Okay.
So in the other stream you already told me to actually go to, that one is where I can share the screen and the options are all different. On this one, I won't be able. That one is. Yeah, it's live on YouTube. We're live.
YouTube is live, right? Okay,
yes.
Great. Hey, YouTube people, YouTube fam. So on this one, though, you're saying you're not able to, you don't have any admins capabilities?
Let me check.
Type something in the comments and just do a test and throw it up on the screen, please. Awesome. It's awesome. Yes, Megan is on standby. I love this. We're learning, we're growing. It's a work in progress. All right, great. So you have the capabilities. Cool. So you can go ahead and take that down. Amazing. So I think you're good. I think you're good here, right?
Yes.
Anything else you can? Okay, cool. All right. Okay. All right, I'm going to try Facebook one more time. See if it's sharing. Or if you can check as well. Let's check Facebook and see if it's back up over there. Let me know what you find in Facebook world.
It's loading. One moment.
Got it.
Yes, we are live.
On Facebook, it's back?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Let's bring in our Instagram cousin. Come on, Dustin. Hey. On the board. Yes. Love it. Had a little technical difficulties, but we are unstoppable. Nothing is going to stop our Saturday morning tap-in. Get in here, y'all. Hey. What's up? I see you, Anjay. I see you, Bambi 1431. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Hey, Nicole. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Tap in. Yes. Delayed but not denied. Okay. Yes. Where y'all at? Wonderful. Yes. What's up, Dr. B? What's up? Just tapping in on a Saturday morning. Just trying to get a weekend started with a little dose of intentionality. Oh, well, thank you, Nicole. And, got a little Fenty Beauty, what we have on there. But it's also, I kind of mixed things together. I got some Bobbi Brown, like foundation and concealer with a little Fenty Beauty powder. We got, Fenty Beauty on the lip. That's a little fun. More importantly, Dumpster B, how are you doing? How you doing? How's your Saturday starting out? Yes. If you insist, Nicole, I'm gonna work it then.
Stop if you want to be on.
Yes. What's up, Debbie? Welcome. It was so good to see you last week at Pray. Oh, Pray was so good, y'all. In New York, there was a wonderful play at it was a Greenwich Street Theater or something like that. But a colleague of mine was in it. And I was in the play. Yay! But it was just so good to see such a beautiful production dedicated to prayer, dedicated to the spirituality of Black men. Yes, them, right? Awesome. But yeah, it was really great. It was a wonderful production. I'm so glad I got a chance to see that. But yeah, what are we doing today? Today, we are tapping in. Did you enjoy the show, Debbie? Did you come out of there changed? I mean, it was such an experience. It was such a wonderful experience. All right, y'all get y'all while we're still getting ourselves situated. Y'all got your candles. Y'all got your you got your lighter. You got your Palo Santo or your sage or your incense, right? So we can turn ourselves on with aromatherapy, right? Because it makes us feel good. And today is all about healing. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about feelings. Whoa, feelings. Good morning, Sue. Thank you, Meg. Yes, come on in. Thank you. I totally forgot. Let me tell you, my A team is on point. The admin team. They're amazing. Yes, I thought, oh, you didn't get in that evening. You saw closing night. Awesome. Meg, I got you in my ear. How does this sound? Is it loud? Is it nice and clear on Instagram? Awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much. You're all set on Instagram. You're amazing. So, good morning. Good morning, sunshine. Have you been up all night? Or did you wake up for this? Yes. Let's see what happened. Dumpster. Be so hard to read it because my shirt is white. The text is white. Y'all, you all can come over. Also, say for instance you write something inside of the comments, and I don't see it. Pop over to youtube.com/Shamika Chronicle. You can put your comments in there, and I'll see them a lot easier. All right, but what did you say? Let me see. Where are my glasses, y'all? Are they in the? No, they're not in the case. I'm doing good. Woke up with that Saturday cleaning, yes. Like when we were young, I already cleaned the bathroom, the living room, and got first load in the washer, tapping into cleaning. Yes. All right, let's make the music down for me. Look at my glasses. Where are my glasses? Thank you so much. Oh, where are my glasses? Okay. I just need like one more assistant, one more that's actually here in the studio. No, I have enough. My A team is fantastic. I just wish I could be with them in person. All right, y'all. But yeah, Dumpster B, that was my yesterday. Waking up, cleaning. I started off going to the gym, then I came home and just started cleaning up. And that energy, right? That just kind of like just refreshing your environment, right? That energy that flows through your body. And I had on some good music that was making me feel good. So yes, I love it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up? Tabitha McNeil, welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. T Mamaki, welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. So Sue, you popped awake? Yay, you woke up just to be here. Let's see. Dumpster B says, I can't with you today. Yes. I'm Q, but so you're Q, by the way. Okay, Q. Thank you, Q. What's up, Priest? Welcome back to your Saturday morning tap-in. Welcome to those who are new here. Zeta Finale. Okay, Area. I don't know how to break down that name, but I don't think I've ever seen your name. So welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. On Saturday mornings, this is where we come together to set our intention for the weekend. Oh, Q from CSU. Oh, what's up, Q? Mwah, what's up? Hey, boo. Got it. Okay. I see you. But yeah, we come here on Saturday mornings to set our intention so that we can actually enjoy the weekend that we've been waiting for, right? We say, you know what? I'm not just going to let this day unfold any kind of way. I'm actually going to be intentional about it. And I'm going to start it off feeling good. You may have woke up today and stubbed your toe like, oh, this day sucks already. Or maybe you woke up and you had thoughts racing in your mind that just told you like today's horrible. But now you're here and you're like, you know what? I'm going to tell my day how to be. And so now we are setting our intention to feel good and have a good day. All right. So before we get started, and I need this just as much as you all need it. Part of the Saturday morning tap-in is really you all showing up for me, right? Like y'all are showing up for me and with me so that I can do the thing that I need to do today, right? Which is one of those things. Let's just take a moment to breathe. So let's just take a moment just to breathe. Let's just take 3 cleansing inhales. All right. Let's take a nice cleansing inhale, breathing in all the good that is right now available in this moment. We inhale. And exhale. As we exhale, we're letting go of anything that would get in the way of us being present in this moment. Let's take another cleansing inhale. We inhale. And exhale. And the third time for the subconscious mind, we inhale. Affirming today's going to be a good day, and we exhale. And we are here. We are open and available to all the good that wants to happen today. Somebody is burning something in this apartment building. And I was just like, did I leave the stove on? Somebody, let me tell y'all, is burning something. But all right. I know that sounds dangerous, but no, just like maybe their toast is burnt and I can smell it. But I just opened up my candle and now I smell my candle. So let's go ahead today and set our intention. So thinking about what you all have in store for your day, what you have in store for your weekend. What are some intentions we want to set for today? Put them in the chat. I know there's a slight delay, so I'm going to wait. What are some intentions that we want to set for today? And I have one in mind, but I want to know what you all need today. And we will set those intentions together. Awesome. Let's see. What do we got here? Wonderful. And Meg, can you pop in the comments about the youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles or on Facebook if you want to join the conversation and see what's happening on the screen when I share something on the screen, or if you want to see my radiant purple background that says Saturday Morning Tap In, feel free to hop on over to youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles or on Facebook. Or you can just sit here and be present on Instagram. All right. So what intentions do we want to set today? And if y'all don't know and you're open to whatever I'm going to set, that's just fine. That is absolutely fine. What do you need, Raquel? What do you need, Ryan Jackson, for today? Hello. Ryan Jackson, Meg, is that your husband? Is that your husband, Ryan Jackson? A moment of prayer. I want to be intentional about this. Ooh, purpose. Thank you, Sue. Okay, I hear you, Q. Prayer. You want to be intentional about this. All right. Wonderful. Oh, can you post, Meg, the phrase that we typed into that Destiny sent you that says join the conversation? That's what we want to post, because you can't post links. I don't think links are active on Instagram. All right. So we have purpose. And Q says that Q is in need. Oh, no, that's not your husband. Okay. Okay. Well, there's another Ryan Jackson. Let's see. Is to give some things away to immigrants in need, cleaning all weekend. That's what. So that's what Debbie says. Debbie says, I am back to work as of 2 days ago. My intention is to give some things away to immigrants in need, cleaning all weekend. Wonderful. What's up, Tia? Welcome back. Good morning. Beautiful to you, Tia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who's asking to jump on this live? Tia, you wanted to jump on the live to say something? Really? You want to say something? Or his name is Ryan? Exactly. I thought so. I thought so, Meg. So we have purpose. We have prayer, right? Prayer is just communication, accelerated mind action, which means we're raising the vibration of our thoughts. So yes. All right. So this is what we will do. So grab your, if you want to, if that's something that you like to do. I like to do it because I like the ceremony of it all. It makes me feel sacred. So I am going to light my candle. So today's intention is, we're going to set it for purpose. And we are going to set the intention for grace. And don't you worry, Q. Prayer is already taken care of. That's what we're doing right now. This is also a form of prayer. So we got you covered there. So purpose and grace. So we're going to talk about grace today. Yeah. So Q. So grace is good for you. Thank you, Q. That is it. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So here we are. Let us go ahead. Get your lighters, your candles, whatever. Let's just smell if you have a candle. Let's raise our vibration. Just smelling this candle makes me feel good. And we know that our feelings are the way that we activate that magnetizing power inside of us. Let there be purpose. Let there be grace. Let there be purpose. And let there be grace. I am purposeful. And I am graceful. Or I am full of purpose. I am full of grace. And so it is. Fantastic, fantastic. Yes. All right. So, what do I want to talk about today? Great. So yeah, if you love those intentions, put some hearts. Thank you for the hearts that's coming through right now. If those intentions are already resonating for you, what's up, nephew? If those intentions are already resonating for you, throw some hearts in there. Send some love to it. Hey Trey. Hey Boo. Trey representing. We got an Aggie in the house. The North Carolina A&T. We got NCAT in the house. What's up, NCAT? What's up, Aggies? How y'all doing? Sending y'all some purpose and sending y'all some grace. So, all right. So I got like 7 minutes before we have to do our thing fizzle. But what we've been talking about over the past couple of weeks, right? The past couple of tap-ins is vision, right? Last week we took some time to sit with the question, what does success look like, right? And we talked about how visioning and doing vision work is not something that you do just once and you're done, right? The vision is always further developing inside of you. And it gets to a point that once the vision is developed in you, it starts to express itself outward, right? And that becomes what people call like a manifestation or a demonstration, right? So we were talking a lot about visions, and how we got here was thinking about, we are basically, the new year is right around the corner, right around the corner. How many days do we have until the new year? One of the A team, somebody pop that in there and let us know how many days we have. I think I wrote it in the script, but I can't recall what it is at the moment. But we're almost at the new year, right? After Halloween, you might as well say Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. It's like all happening so fast. And before you know it, we're all at that place in our lives where we're like, what do I want to have happen for the new year, right? What are the resolutions, if that's something that you do? What are the resolutions that you want to set for the year? So I said, you know what? Let's start working on that right now. We have 58 days until the new year. Thank you so much, Meg and Breeze. 58 days, right? How has this year been for you when you think about the intentions that you set at the beginning of last year, and where you are today, right? I've had a wonderful year. And like, I had no idea that this thing that we do on Saturday mornings was in store, right? But I'm so grateful. So grateful. And so what I wanted to talk about today, initially, I was like, I wanted to talk about how feelings are the way that we activate our intentions. And I've talked about that before, right? You guys recall where I said, like, how you feel, if you can stir up good feelings while you're thinking about the thing that you intend, it's a way to accelerate bringing that or expressing that in your life. Have you all ever heard that before? Have you ever heard about feelings being that activating energy for your intentions or for your goals? Have you ever heard about that? Right? In The Secret, they talk about, how many have read The Secret? Have you read The Secret, anyone? Or have you watched the movie? I didn't read it. I watched the movie. And I think I listened to the audiobook. But yeah, part of The Secret, right, was this idea of visualizing the thing that you want to experience. But the key to it was to, while you're visualizing, to stir up those feelings, allow those feelings to occur within you, right? As you're seeing this thing. So today I was thinking, like, okay, so what are we going to do today? Are we going to spend time, going in again to the within to ask our higher self, what does success look like for that vision or that goal that you have in mind, right? So that's one thing to see it. But what I thought about last week was, another powerful question is asking, what does it feel like? What does it feel like? And so that is something I think that we can consider, right? When we're examining our visions or our goals for our lives, right? When we take that time to sit down and we're journaling or we're meditating or we're praying, whether it's about a job or a relationship or an opportunity, or whether it's even about health, right? We could ask the question, what does health look like? But if you really want to crank it up a notch, what does health feel like? Right? So that's just another way to activate these things that we want to experience in our lives, right? So today, I set the intention, or we set the intention for grace. Grace was one of the things that we intended. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about grace before we go into our journaling that we do every weekend, and just talk about that and understanding how does grace and visioning, or grace and our imagination, work together. Oh, but first, I wanted to read to you all a daily inspiration. Let me share this with you all real quick. Okay, 1 second. Okay, let me see if I can pull this up, right? Because I really want us to take these Saturdays as we're going into the new year, to use them as a way to really get us started off on in a powerful way, to really get us ready for the new year so that we can experience the life that we dream, right? Like, I don't know about you, but I've got goals. I've got things that I want to accomplish, right? Put some hearts or some fires in the chat if you have goals or things that you want to accomplish, right? And what kind of things are you all experiencing in terms um of or what do you run into when you're trying to figure out how to express your goals, or how to get them to happen, or how to achieve your goals, right? What kind of questions do you all have about that? I'm curious about that. I really would love to know. And you can either put them, so yes, big, okay, big Big Gad DeMayer, Big Gaddon DeMayer has put some fires. Sorry, Big Gad. I don't know if I pronounced your handle right, but I see the fire, right? Great. So we all have something that we want to accomplish, right? A goal. Um, and so a lot of times we have to go within to this wonderful tool, this wonderful thing that we have that is called our imagination. So when I read this the other day, I was really inspired to share this with you all for today's topic. Thinking about the imagination, right? The imagination, our image nation that is within us. Y'all see what I did there? Right? The imagination, the image nation inside of us, right? That power within us that allows us to see it first within before it comes without, right? So let me just pull this up, and then we will keep it moving. This is the daily inspiration. This is actually the daily inspiration from August 6th of this year, but I thought it was really apropos to what the work that we're doing here on Saturday mornings, right? The work that we're accomplishing in these tap-ins. And so it is titled Keep Dreaming, and it is written by Veronica Walker Douglas out of CUT in Chicago. All right, but this is the daily inspiration that I want to share with us for today. Keep dreaming. Keep your dreams alive, and understand that to achieve anything requires faith and belief in yourself. vision, hard work, determination, and dedication. Remember that all things are possible for those who believe. And that is a quote from Gail Devers that she quotes. And then she goes on to write, never stop believing in your magical dream. Never stop believing in your magical dream weaver ability from childhood. This was when make-believe seemed real and your imagination took you to fantasy and adventure. Journey back to that time of wonder and expectation and wake up your dreams. Remember, desire for that which brings joy is God tapping on the doorway to your heart, saying, I am waiting to give this and more to you according to your faith. What happens next will be determined by your dedication to taking inspired actions guided by wisdom and love. And then she goes to give this affirmation. Affirm often or as often as you need. I believe in myself. I am delighting in my dreams come true. Right? So let's just take a moment to affirm that wherever you are for today's Saturday morning tap in. I believe in myself. I am delighting in my dreams come true. And for those of you who like to have a scripture with your affirmation, the scripture is Genesis 15:6, and he believed God. But yes, I believe in myself. I am delighting in my dreams, right? And when someone talks about delighting in their dreams, when you delight, that's a feeling, right? That is a feeling, right? Think about the last time that you experienced something delightful. What did that feel like? Where did you feel delight? Type that into the comments. When you've experienced something that is delightful, where do you feel it in your body? For me, when I experience delight, I feel it kind of like a lightness in my heart area. There's like a lightness from like my shoulders going up, right? When I'm doing something that I love and I'm really delighting in it and really enjoying it, I might feel like a sense of just light in my belly area, which is kind of which is connected to our creation chakra, right? Where do you feel the feeling of delight? And that, I think, is something that is a power that we have, which is our feelings, right? And a lot of times I find that you'll go through something in life that is a good feeling, right? And you'll feel it, but then you'll just go right on to the next moment. So what I want to encourage you to do this weekend and just going forward, when you have a moment where you feel good, stop where you are and just say, okay, where am I feeling this? What does it feel like? To really delight in the feeling of goodness, to delight in that joy, right? To say, okay, this day is going really great. Where am I feeling that sensation in my body? Trey says when he feels delight, he feels it in his chest area. And the reason why I say take a moment to stop and to feel it and to identify it, because you take that feeling back to your workshop, in your meditation time, in your prayer time, in your time of just being silent, in your journaling time. And so when you want to bring something into expression, when you want to have a goal be accomplished, you go back and you sit down and you get still, and then you turn on that feeling, right? You remember the feeling. And sometimes you may have to remember the moment. You may have to close your eyes and revisualize that moment of, oh man, that day when I had a moment of connection with someone on the street and we just smiled and they said something that was exactly what I needed to hear in that moment. There was a sense of connection and expansiveness. So as I remember that, I'm feeling those sensations get turned on in my body, that feeling of goodness, right? So Debbie is saying that, wait, where is it? I just saw it, Debbie. Oh no, that was actually Q. Q says, I feel it when you just smile more brighter, right? It turns on a feeling of goodness in your body, right? Yes. And so you take that back with you into your workshop where you're creating the life that you dream, the life that you desire. And you take a moment to get still and you turn on that feeling of goodness. And then you start to, in that atmosphere of feeling good, visualize what you want to create. Have you guys ever done that before? Have you all ever done that before? Let me know if you've ever done that before. That is how we use our feelings. That is how we intentionally use our feelings. A lot of times our feelings are going, the feelings are running the show, right? Welcome, Mrs. Regina Simone. Welcome. Welcome to the Saturday Morning Tap In. We're talking about feelings, right? Our feelings can be something that we use to create, right? That we can take control of. We tell our feelings how to feel so that we can use them instead of letting our feelings dictate. And so, today, I wanted us to set the intention for grace. Because as I was getting ready this morning, I was like, what is the intention that's being called for today? And I thought about grace. Grace came to mind. It came to mind. What does grace mean to you? Put it in the chat. What does a feeling of grace mean to you? Or what does grace mean to you? I pulled up a couple of definitions of grace, right? And so we have acts of kindness, right? I'm always talking about acts of kindness and connection because that's really important to me. But acts of kindness can be an expression of grace. So when we're saying that we are setting our intention to be grace, we're saying that when I go out in my day to day, I am going to hold the space of grace. I am going to be gracious to those whom I encounter, right? And not only that, I am saying that those that I encounter are also going to be gracious to me. But first, it starts with us, right? We have to set the intention first. And then you'll find that everything in your day starts to align with the intention that you set. Right? Okay, so Meech 2G says grace is an infinite amount of undeserved peace. Right? Peace. Think about that, right? What does peace feel like? That's another way to tap into grace. Stirring up a feeling of peace. So if I go out into the world and I'm saying my intention is grace, I intend to be a hot spot for peace today. Y'all know how you have hot spots on your Wi-Fi? My nieces and nephews are, when we're in the car, like, Auntie, we need your Wi-Fi for our devices. Turn on your hotspot. So then I take my phone and I turn on my hotspot so they can tap into my Wi-Fi. Right? So when I set my intention, I'm saying I'm going to be a hotspot for my intention. I'm going to be a hotspot for peace. So that when people come around me, they're going to tap into that peace that is within me. And by tapping into that peace or that grace that is within me, they're automatically also going to radiate that peace and grace back to me. Right? That's the power of intention setting, especially when you turn it on with a feeling. Y'all, I want y'all to let me know. Come back in the comments or go to the video on YouTube, youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles, and find this video. I want to know how grace is being expressed in your life. Bree says grace, accepting people for who they are instead of judging. Acceptance. So when I say I'm going to go out in the world and be grace, I'm going to go out in the world and accept people today for who they are. Let's just breathe that in. Woo! That turns me on. That turns on my heart. That feels expansive. And that means I'm also going to be accepted for who I am. That's the tone that I'm setting. All right. Okay, y'all know what we do on Saturday. We got to also do some journaling, because that is what Saturday morning tap in is really all about, right? I'm off on my soapbox today, but I hope that y'all are getting something from this today. I hope that it is turning it on for you, that you're tapping into this feeling right now. I know it is. I mean, I know it is. I know it is. At the very least, I know I have turned it on for myself. Did y'all get in on this good tap in today? A little bit of intentionality goes a long way. I believe that just this little bit of feeling good, it changes the trajectory of your day. It changes what comes to you. It changes what you're available to experience. All right. Why does it sound like I'm preaching? I'm not preaching. I'm just sharing our intention setting, right? I'm just sharing some things, some tools. What is happening here? All right. Y'all know how we do this here. Pick a number between 31 and 99. Who's picking the number today? Who's picking the number for our journal prompt today? As we're waiting for you all to catch up, I know there's a lag, so I'm waiting for the number to come up for today's journal prompt. What we do here for those who are new, the Saturday morning tap in, we always take time to journal for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. And we pick a prompt from this book that was given to me as a gift on my healing journey when I was going through and healing through a bout of depression. This book was given to me as a tool, as a resource, that I could open up this book, find a prompt, and tap into gratitude. It is 100 Days of Gratefulness. And we often choose gratitude as our intention here, because gratitude is a powerful way to turn on good things in your life. When you're grateful, just good things start to happen. You start to feel better, first of all. There's no way to think of the things that you are grateful for and not to feel just a little seed of something. There's no way for that to happen. You're always going to feel something. So you're always going to be activating and stirring up good feelings, good magnetism. Oh, you know what? See, this is what I'm talking about. So on Instagram, y'all been writing stuff in and I haven't seen it. All right. So yes. Yeah. So Q said, you said, yes, I did. And see, so it was delayed. I don't know what you were referring to. So type it in the comments what you were referring to. All right, Mrs. Regina Simone. We have a new person picking a number. So we're going to see if that number has been done. If it has, we'll go to the next number. But the first number up is 55. Let's see. 55 is available. 55 is available. All right, so grab your journals. We've already kind of done a centering in the very beginning. We just took some nice cleansing inhales and exhales just to center ourselves. We'll take one more before we get started. I'm going to pull up the clock. And how we do this here is for 10 minutes and 10 seconds, you are journaling. Your pen does not stop moving. It keeps going. So you could start off by answering the prompt. And then if you answer the prompt and you're like, I think I'm pretty much done with that. Or if something else comes to mind, you journal that, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be grammatically correct. Journaling is so free. It's whatever you want to put down. Maybe you are doodling something, right? But whatever you do, keep the pen moving for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Why 10 minutes and 10 seconds? Because that's the name of my company, 1010 Talent and Creative Services. All right, so let's get into today's journal prompt. All right, here we go. The journal prompt is this. Oh, okay. What movie, book, blog, or article affected your life for the better recently? All right, A-team, get ready to pop this up on the screen. The journal prompt for today is, what movie, book, blog, or article affected your life for the better recently? All right, so that is what we are going to be journaling. I will start the timer, so I will mind the time while you write on the page. We begin. And there we go. For those who are just joining us, we are journaling. What movie, book, blog? There we go. Okay, you already got it, Destiny. I see that you're okay. There we go. Wonderful. Welcome to those who are just joining us for the Saturday morning tap-in. We are journaling. 9 minutes to go. Welcome to those who are just joining us. We are journaling. We've got a little under 7 minutes to go. Right. Welcome. Welcome to you, those who are just joining us. We've got 4 minutes to go. We're journaling. a little under a minute and a half of journaling. All right, I'm going to start wrapping it up. Oh, that's another good one. Okay. Yeah, that's another good one. And time is up. What's up, Coolie Gang? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. We just finished journaling. Give yourself some credit if you journaled with us, whether you are journaling right now during the live or if you took time to journal while watching the recording. Give yourself a hug. You did something to love yourself today. You did something good for yourself today. So, all right. So before we wrap up today, I want to just, I saw some comments in here about books that people read. So put it in the comments, right? What was the book or movie, blog, or article that affected your life for the better recently? I would love to know what that is. And also, there are people who may be watching this, who are tuned in, who may not even be aware of what you read or what you watched, and it may benefit them. So share the knowledge, share what worked for you. All right. And so Debbie says, I haven't started journaling yet, but a book that I always refer back to, I just took that book off my desk. A book that she always refers back to is You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. That book is powerful. I second that emotion. I've read it maybe 2 or 3 times now. If you're looking for a book to help you get in touch with the healing power that is within you for your own body, and even the healing power that's not just for your body, but it heals relationships. All of the healing work starts within you. It all starts on the inside of you. And Louise Hay did phenomenal work helping us to understand healing and how our thoughts that we have also affect the health that is expressed in our body, right? How we relate to our past affects the health that is expressed in our body. It's a wonderful, wonderful book. Thank you so much for bringing that up. I would have said that book as well. Yes, that's another good one. Debbie goes on to say, I think everyone should read it and keep it nearby as a reference guide. Absolutely. I'm in a book club where we're reading a chapter a month, and we talk about that book. And we just had our meeting actually last Friday, and we were talking about relationships. That book talks about everything. I even wanted to, before I even joined that book club, I had wanted to have a book club to talk about that book. And then it just so happened that other people felt the same way, and they were like, let's do it. And so that was the book that we are reading this year. We started reading in January, but I highly recommend it as well. Thank you so much for sharing that, Debbie. Debbie says another good book is Disruptive Thinking by Bishop T.D. Jakes. Disruptive Thinking. Thank you for sharing that. I've never read it, but I bet it's good. Neek Neek says, ooh, All About Love by Bell Hooks. We all love us some Bell Hooks, right? Thank you for sharing that. Let's see. And Quilly Gang says, a book right now that's benefiting my life, that my father is Get Out. Right, that something got cut off, Quilly. I couldn't tell which book you're talking about. Is the name of the book Get Out? And who's it by? Because I know if I Google Get Out, it's going to bring up the movie. So what is the book? Or is it the movie? Because it did say, was there a movie that inspired you? Were you inspired by the movie? Holla back. Let us know what you mean. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I want to make sure I'm not missing any comments over here on Facebook and YouTube. Okay, great, great, great. So I'm not missing any comments here. Wonderful. All right. The books that came to me, it's so funny. Whenever we start these journaling prompts, sometimes I start from a place like I'll just write it like, I don't know. I wrote, I'm not sure what movie, book, blog, or article affected my life. And I just started writing that. And as I kept writing, then I finally got to, oh, yeah, right. And so the first book that came to mind for me was this book called God, I Listened. Now, this is a book. It's somewhat autobiographical. It's by a woman named Eula McClaney. It's out of print. I had to order the book and get the hardcover. Usually I like to read my books on Kindle, but I had to actually order. This book was recommended to me. And it talks about this woman, Eula McClaney, who grew up in the South, and she worked as a sharecropper with her family, but she had a lot of things happening, a lot of adversity in her life. A lot of things that were not fair, but she had such a strong work ethic and such a belief that she could do anything. And she had such a strong connection to wanting better for her life that she went from being a sharecropper to being this amazing philanthropist, living in the hills of Beverly Hills. Eula McClaney, Google her, find out about the book, God, I Listened. It tells her story of how she started and how she ended up accumulating her wealth and what she did and how she gave back. And I believe that I think Bethune-Cookman College has a building that's dedicated to her because she ended up giving so much money away to help people because that was what was in her heart to do, which was to be a blessing to people, to give, to be charitable. So God, I Listened. And what I loved about that book was actually reading about all the things that came up in her life that could have stopped her. And then seeing how she overcame it. When I read it, it inspired me, right? It talked about having a vision, right? She had a vision and she wasn't supported by her then husband, but she said, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. And she stuck to her vision and she made it happen. So that's another wonderful book. And then the other book that benefited me was Mae McCarthy's book, A Path to Wealth. A Path to Wealth. That book definitely benefited me. That one definitely inspired me. It was how I even set up my company, how I was able to get still and do the 40-day, it's a 40-day journaling journey to get to where I am today. So those are two books that really inspired me. Back to Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life. There is also a video on YouTube that is a movie she made up about You Can Heal Your Life. So if you want to watch something instead of read it, I highly recommend checking out the movie on YouTube called You Can Heal Your Life. And it's the movie version of the book where Louise Hay is actually talking about it and gives some really wonderful examples. All right, y'all. Well, that is it for our Saturday morning tap in. I trust that you are feeling tapped in. I trust that you are feeling full of purpose. I trust that you are feeling full of grace And I trust that your day will reverberate that back to you. It will reflect that back to you. Thank y'all so much for showing up to have this conversation with me on Saturday mornings. Thank you all for showing up to share this space with others, right? You all really help make this time magical and special. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you all next Saturday for Saturday morning tap in, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time and 6:30 Pacific. Don't forget, I think that we are, changing our clocks tomorrow, I think. So, I think that's happening. So we're going to lose an hour. But whatever you do with that hour, be intentional. All right. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Mwah! All right. And there's Instagram, and we're going to say goodbye to Facebook and YouTube.